Greetings to all of you simulator fans out there. Today we are in Train Sim World on the East Coast route on board a Class 377. Let's set the cab for our departure and the first station will be New Haven Harbor. Okay, so I am using 3 sets of HOTAS, including the Thrustmaster Warhawk to control the cab, and a set of pedals bind for the AWS and Vigilance safety systems. Bear in mind that all the safety systems are already turned on for this route, and you can find them on the right side of the cab just on the top. You will need to get up from the chair and move to the right side. You will find a panel on the upper corner part of the cab. Switch one by one from left to right and you will be set to get all the alarms, beeps and bells on your journey. And we're on our way. We have a 20 miles per hour limit as we slip into our first station. I like to map on the joystick the exterior views on the hat switch. They are set up by assigning the number 3 key from the keyboard and you can switch front to back with every press. And there we go, we arrive in our first station, door released and waiting for the passengers to get on board. Now let's talk about the setup that I use. I'll start first with the screens. Getting 3 screens to work with Train Sim World isn't that hard, as you could use the NVIDIA Surround Span display option in the NVIDIA control panel, and that will give you a 5760 x 1080 for 3 Full HD screens. That's the resolution that you're gonna get with the Surround Span. Basically, you're getting one display that the simulator will run with no problem. The only issue that was recently addressed by Dovetail without even showing up in the patch was the FOV setting that is still not available for us to manually set, but they have increased the setting when using a wide monitor and it looks better now than it did before. The next station is New Haven Town. I always tend to forget about this one and I miss the platform by a few meters. Now moving on about the displays, second option that you have is a program called Simple Runtime Window Editor, or SRWE, that is completely for free. The program helps you set custom resolution to all of your applications. I'm gonna set a link in the video description. It's quite easy to control the cab like this. You will find it very satisfying. Let's get some external views. There go the AWS. And I make a bit of a mess here with the braking. But I just stop in time. It's quite a short platform. And we close our doors. Ring the bell and let's go. Now from time to time when nothing happens, I like to press the pedals. Like that I'm not getting an emergency trigger. As we leave the platform, let's get some external shots. Speed limit, but we have a red signal ahead of us. Now I'm in 3 and we glide. I'm expecting the signal to change, but I'm cautious about it. And it just changed, so we go full power again. As you can see, the Thrustmaster, you just pull it and it goes on until full. You need to be very careful, it's very sensitive. Some external shots again. I like how it looks. It's quite satisfying. And with the sounds, they did a great job, so you can actually feel the cabin. Feel the speed, even if you're inside. Of course, you can just open a window. Our next station is Southeast. And we got a signal to toot our horn. Now let's talk about controllers. More exactly, how to use them in any train simulator. Due to the fact that until today, Dovetail or any other train simulator platform didn't bother to set up a joystick support aside from the Xbox controller. But still, there is a solution, and it's quite simple. Just a Google search away, but I will make it easier for you by recommending Anti-Micro. And I know, the name sounds like a medical cleaning program or something, but it's actually a program that reminds me of XPad, for those of you who used it before. It basically allows you to bind a keyboard key to any of your stick movements, creating axis and binding sequences that help you control games and simulators that don't support joystick inputs. You can also add combination of keys with modifiers. It's very useful, especially when you have many control inputs. And as I approached this platform, I realized the braking is a bit too late. Oh well. Let's see if we make it. Well, better luck next time. I know the passengers can still board. For this stop, I'm not gonna get a golden medal. Doesn't matter, we need to enjoy ourselves. Next stop will be better. For trains, braking and applying power is everything, and having controls that give you the sensitivity and the movement that you want to do in the cab directly with your hands at the same time as you pay attention is great. I am using the Warthog joystick for the combined throttle control as it is very sensitive, and the throttle for basic switches. Then I use a secondary Thrustmaster T-Flight X hostess for a throttle only. I found that it will give you more precise inputs in the freight diesel cabs rather than the electric ones. And on the left, I have a Speedlink Black Widow hostess that I use only for freight shunting work in combination with a T-Flight X. It's a game changer when it comes to quick switching. Lastly, the pedals are always for the safety systems, as they are fast and reliable to use and you pay attention to your speed. There goes the AWS system. It's about our speed. Everything should be fine. The AWS has just cleaned. And again, we have a 40 speed limit coming ahead. The signal ahead is still green. And there we are. And here's our 40 limit. Right in time. The screens are giving a really 3D feel about our image. It's a very dynamic image. And again, this time I think it's gonna be a 20. It is a 20. It's gonna be a slow entry in the station. And there we are, we're under 20 right now. Gonna split on the left side. The platform is just on our left. Quite a busy platform over here. And here we are. Two other services. Let's open the window. Yeah, even the door. But we don't have time for a walk. So better just keep it like this. And we close our doors. That's the other train departing. And we're departing too. It's gonna be a slow departure. beautiful day, the simulator looks impressive. Just after we pass over here, we're gonna get a higher speed limit. And there we go. And apply some power. Cool on. Houses on the right side. And a tunnel. Short one. Just an underpass. Sunny day at the countryside. We have a small incline. We're gonna keep the power on. Pointing at the cows and at the sheep. Green signals all the way. That's the way we like it, eh? Tractor on the left. Thinking about some farming simulator later on. And you just heard the vigilance alert. I pressed the pedal and it went away. And another tunnel. And just at the end of this tunnel, on the left, is our platform. gonna stop braking. And quite a long platform. This one won't be a problem. Find the yellow line, please. And there we go. I just wonder how this game would look in VR. As I'm playing DCS and explain, VR is a game changer. But at the moment, we need to make do with what we have. I tried using the Vortex program, if you heard about it. Those of you that use VR, I'm using a Samsung Odyssey, the first model, and I'm quite pleased with it even today. But maybe in the future, even the train simulators will have a VR option. I'm looking forward to that. The next stop is just in front of us. We can see the other service coming out of it. Short platform. I could have done a better job, but we'll have to do. Let's see the back. Not bad. Releasing some braking pressure. And we close the doors. We have a lag spike. It happens just before terminal station. I'll try for next time to run the simulator on an SSD, and we'll see about that. And the AWS. 30 speed limit ahead. Applying a bit of brake. And we have a yellow signal. Go. And after this is our last stop. And a person that crosses the yellow line. Well, what can we do? There we go, he moved away. Thank you very much. And the AWS. So we need to pay attention over here. Sometimes we get a red signal. The 20 speed limit. And we're almost there. You can see the platforms in front. We're gonna be on the left side. Whoops. That's better. As we stop at our final destination, I want to thank you for watching. Please leave your questions and comments down below, and like and subscribe if you want to see more ways to play your favorite simulators and games.